Good morning, Steve Zalinardi here with Remax Treviso North Realty. Happy Monday morning. Just a real quick update on the current market. Inventory, whoa, it's low. It's 16,907 units. So this is actually really good news. We're in the first week of Jan here, so down inventory quite well. Amount of sales were around 600 sales, just around there, plus or minus. So pretty good. The market's kind of holding up well. Inventory's down. That's what we're advising clients get to market as soon as possible. And this is obviously where we know where the market's heading. If you've watched some of our previous information on where and why it's heading that way, you'll see it. So we are heading down into a downward turn right now, clearly. So the whole goal is to get your properties on the market as fast as possible, especially with the inventory being this low and getting sold quickly. That's pretty much it. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff happening in Canada that's not optimistic, and you know, we always go back to 3 years ago. I didn't even have all this information that's currently happening. We kind of went on sort of like a whim, and we reviewed some of the policies that were changing and also economically where the country would be, and we left based on that. But now, fast forward 4 years almost, right now we've been across the border, just watching the degrade of society and investment and everything. Like the whole society is a society collapse right now. The latest blow is obviously Venezuela, with the United States, where they've gone in and basically took the president of Venezuela, and now ultimately there's going to be a deal now with Venezuela and the oil. Clearly, it's the second largest reserves of crude oil in the world. I didn't know that. It's crazy that it was there the whole time. America was in there pumping oil. Dictatorship happened in 2 terms with Chavez and this gentleman, ultimately hurting American companies that were involved in that oil that actually put all that infrastructure in. So it's like America's gone back to reclaim their possession. So ultimately, what that does is good for America, clearly. If you look at today's fuel costs, we're down to $2.49 a gallon, which if you convert that into cents, it's 66 cents per liter. I have a large E-Class Mercedes. Premium fuel, it's like $48 or $50 to fill the damn thing up with premium. So I'm just going to show you where we are right now. So what that's going to do is obviously impact everything in society here, where lower prices for fuel causes lower prices for transportation, lower prices for transportation, lower costs for goods and groceries. Lower costs for goods and groceries puts more money back in the middle, lower class system here of citizens, ultimately putting more money back in the pockets of the citizens, puts more money back into the economy with purchasing power. So that's why a housing explosion, car sales, you're going to start seeing a lot of toys being bought. Clearly, this is, in the works. They're only like 10 months into the administration, and if they've created 18 and 19 trillion dollars in new investment into the country, which correlates to blue collar jobs, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, and then ultimately the fuel costs and everything. So if you had to write how do you right side up an economy, it's everything here. So get your sore feelings out of it, because ultimately this is what Canada should be doing to itself right now, basically taking all these notes and just applying it to them right now. And just talking about Venezuela, it's the crude aspect of it, because obviously we sell oil to these states, and then ultimately realistically they don't need Canada anymore. So Canada's built its own island attached to the wealthiest country in the world. So it's like you having a rich dad and just being a shit and not like participating in any of the goodness of your dad's like wealth, and he's not going to give you shit. He's going to take it away from you, and that's what Canada is right now. It's being a little shit to its dad. So until they can kind of pick their mentality back up and set forward to logical decision making going forward with the economy, it's going to be in a slump. And this is why obviously we're talking to clients now to get everything. Hard assets should be gone right now. Everything should be in cash. It should be sitting in some sort of trust or GIC, whatever you want to put it into. Just hold the money until the bottom blows out, which we still got a lot to go here. That's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, keep me posted. We'd be happy to have a chat with you. I'm going to do another post unrelated to this, because it is going to get swallowed up by this message, just regarding our new program that we're putting forward going into 2026. And this is related to my people, the blue collar people, where we came from, where my family came from, and where they're hurting right now. We're putting new programs in place to help them, give them the education to make the right decisions during this time. But we'll have another message right now after this one. Have a great day.